Oh shit, my food. That's okay. Also, it was a good choice of me choosing to take that shulker box with me over here. Just look how much I can build so much. And this won't disappear until I come back. I might get like a billion of shulker boxes and just put this in and put that. Let's grab this with me. Just look how much. Like, my homie did a good job. Bad thing, he's killed my best friend Jamal. And now he's dead, and now I gotta live in pain without him. He was a good one. He was just standing there, obnoxious. He didn't know what's gonna happen. He just knew that it was the end. Or maybe he knew what's gonna happen, but still. Rest in peace. Also, I'm shaking. I'm legitimate shaking right now. Man, you really want to kill me? Look, I didn't want to kill you too, but my homie, you started it. But this is an obnoxious amount. How? How is he even doing that? Like, Bobby using some... I don't know how he was doing that, but he was using some good glitches. Give me all of this. I'm using this to build. Oh yeah, that's a lot of... That's a lot. I don't need that. That's something I just need to know. I don't need that. What's something else I don't need? No, I don't think I can think about what I don't need, because I'm actually shaking. Like, this is scaring me. Like, how is he doing it? How is he doing it? How is he going that full of a pro mode? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have all 5 tools, it's okay. It's okay. But he went through the ground. Okay, that's kind of scary. So I know I have to fix that, but I know I have to fix that hole. And that's a scary part, that he actually went through the whole ground. If you think about it, he was literally... Where's that hole again? Yeah, here it is. He was going through here. And I don't know if it's possible to... Actually, we need to find something better to kill them. Maybe like 6 feet underground. No, that's not a lot. It's like... That's just a... Like, that's just a bit... If I swear to God, if he's online. I guess not online, my cousin. Damn, but that was scary. It was mostly scary because how he was like just teleporting there. But we got a lot of tools though, you know. Damn. And we have another star now. What the hell? That guy was scary. Okay, we have that. How much glass do we have? I know we don't have glass here. It's somewhere else. Also, if we don't have glass, that's a problem. is my glass? I know there's glass somewhere here. I know there's glass. I put it somewhere, not here. But I know I had glass. You can't lie to. I swear to God, is that villager trying to take zombie? Ooh, what's the? Hello. Yeah, we need also this. We need obsidian. We need not obnoxious amount of glass. Man, this game is ass. Not giving me my glass. Where did I have my glass? I can't actually remember. Was it like that's where I had it, but I don't have. Okay, I don't have normal glass. That's that's a shame. But we can make normal glass. You know, isn't that hard? Also, diamonds goes in here. Okay, sandstone. Okay, we didn't actually get any sand when we're doing. I know there's sand in here. There's only one. We're not taking that. Okay, we have to go and manually mine for sand. How much? If I would need to like, that's more than enough. I want this place to be like I want this place to be like the place that will have like the mining, the smelting. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. But that was scary. Oh my God. Okay, we have defeated a wither now. What's next? What's next? Defeating a wither. Defeating the end dragon over again. I don't know. I want to move this. I think wait. Okay, it's done. Good. No, it's over here. It's good that I have a silk touch. Another beacon. Now we have 4 beacons. That's actually kind of. Yeah, that's no, not 4. We have 3. That's super good. That is super good. Now let's make this beacon. I think it goes like this. I'm not sure. Okay, I messed a little bit up. So it's supposed to go out here. Then I think we'll do like this. So why am I doing this? I have like I have like iron somewhere in here. No, I already have that. Let's do strength. Yeah, let's just speed too. Okay. Okay. I'm going to fix the XP farm because I know that what I did wrong. Okay, I'll need some stone for this. Okay, I need wood. There we go. Oh look, a wandering trader. No, I'm not buying that. I already have an farm that gives me stuff. What, did he escape? Foxy, how did you... You're not Foxy. Who are you? And where did I come from? Foxy's here. Wait, how did I do that? How do I make armor stands? Let's see how I do it. There. Oh. That's how you make it.
No. No.
Oh, that was unfortunate. He didn't give me what I wanted. Also, that was also sad. Where's the cows?
No.
chronologically, it came towards the end. So that's why I'm showing it off last. Over here we have, I'll actually show this off first because it sort of explains when all these things happen. I call it the wall of chronology. It was, I think, the last like above ground build that I actually put in here. And it's just a wall that gives sort of a brief synopsis of each episode. I actually filmed 12 not long ago, so I wanted to throw that one in there. But yeah, it gives just like a brief synopsis of what happened when, so that you can have a better idea. You know, if I'm coming in, I don't remember when I made things, I'll say, oh, the Jar Bar Grill came episode 8. But yeah, I love that. And I built it
Oh, my llama.
from the Gnarly Library. And this is my friend Gnarly, who I mentioned earlier. He had, I don't know what made him think this. He had a great idea. He built like this little front thing, and I thought it would look great for a library. So he came on, he just built this beautiful library that, I mean, it's immaculate. I have never done a library in Minecraft before, and I mean, this is really about as good as it gets. We also used to have the enchanting table down in my mind, but when I covered the walls and all the things, I wasn't sure how to implement that, so we actually brought the enchanting table here, and then we made another one and put it over here. You know, if you want to enchant things, you gotta go to the library. But, I mean, this is just beautiful. He also put in a nice little skylight that you can really only see during the day, or, you know, doesn't look as good at night, but, yeah, I think this is just beautiful. And the final thing that we actually put in over here is called the Bondage Bear. It's a wild shop. The same person, Harmony, who built that, I think, have the last shop in the area, and so he decided to make a little tool shop that, you know, not much to it. It looks pretty normal until you go downstairs and realize he does some unsavory and unethical testing of his weapons down here. So, you know, we try not to.
Yes, he dropped the disc.
And, yeah, I'm gonna get out of there as quick as I can. But that is the final, like, shop. And actually, before I forget, we also have this hidden away little gem called the Cash Money Bank. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a little bank. From the outside, it looks pretty unassuming. We have the Teller 1 and Teller 2 electric boogaloo. But I think my favorite thing is down here, for employees only, is where we have the vault. So if you come down to the vault, it looks pretty similar to the Hanson Hole. It actually leads to the same cave system that the Hanson Hole uses. And when you come down here, you'll notice this little cave that leads you all the way down here to where you think that everything is being held. You know, the Diamond Vault employees only. You have the Emerald, Lapis, Gold, and Redstone. You know, it looks like this is where all the good stuff is. But in reality, you know, if a robber comes in, they're just going to try and go that way. And it's going to lead to a cave system where they're never going to figure it out. Whereas if you're smart, you'll know I put in this little dirt block, and we have a nice little door. I'll show it off. This is what it looks like normally. You come through here, and you got the diamonds. You're keeping them safe. So I thought this was just brilliant. I mean, I guess everybody watching this knows, you know, that all this is down here, but, you know, promise not to tell anybody. But yeah, and that leads us into the final actual building of this area. And this was actually one of the first buildings that I put in. I think I put this like right after I put in the shops. And that is this tower over here. And that is because, I mean, I have two, like, tinier towers, but I really wanted something that was, like, you know, giant and just showed off the whole place. And so this is, because the area is called Tadshire, we have Tadshire Tower. And so when you walk in, you have Jim Bob, your guy working here, and you have a metal detector that you come through. And I'll try to show off every floor because I'm very proud of it. You'd have an armory if you were coming up here to protect things. Over here, you have just sort of the barracks. You know, if you're a guard, you gotta take the nights off and sleep. And then if you go over to one floor, here you have, I tried to model this after like a fire station. You know how they have like a little rest area, a little kitchen, where they're waiting on call in case something happens. And then if you come up here, one floor, if you come up one more floor, you'll see this is where they have all of their storage. You know, obviously they have their armory with the weapons, but, you know, food and other stuff is going to be stored in here. And the reason we do all of this is because we try and hide, if it's not in the bank, we try to hide the precious metals and stuff in here. So this just reminds them what they're fighting for. And then my favorite part of this building is the top floor. Because obviously we have this little like meeting table. If the leaders need to come in, they need to discuss things. You have the guards on the outside. You also have each of these boxes just has a bunch of bows that may or may not be duplicated with a bow that you can no longer get because it has mending and infinity. But we don't talk about that. But you have all of these guards here who sit here, and then you just look out at the town, and I think it is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, I cannot tell you the number of times after I was building. I built most of this fairly early. This stuff took a while to get it all in place. So every time I would get like one of these buildings in, I just come up and look out here. And it's magnificent. I'm so happy with all of this. Oh, and like I said before, we have the pond there. I love how everything just kind of branches off from the pond like that. And yeah, I love this. This is probably like the first full building I've done, this first full town that I've done where I legitimately love every single building that is here. You know, I think we all have a couple of places that we build. And as time goes on, you know, maybe we don't like it just things, but I love this. I'm so happy with this. So let's get one quick flyover since we've gone over pretty much everything. And wow, this is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay, well, if you stuck around this long, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning, if you are new to my channel, or if you just want to see it, I have in the description both the world tour of my entire world, because again, this is just like a small part of it, as well as I have an entire playlist for the entire series where we built all of this. I tried to throw in, we did quite a bit during live as well, but that should be in there as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, I would absolutely love it if you left a like. And if you're new here, builds like this, I really appreciate it. I would also apologize for the abhorrent number of voice cracks I had in this video. No, I'm not 14. I don't know, if I go too long without drinking water, my voice starts to crack. So, sorry. I hope it was alright. And today I wanted to show you guys how to do something that I've been asked a couple times on my videos and live streams, and that's how to make a semi-automatic pumpkin/melon farm. So first off, just to show that it does in fact work. So to build it, you need a sticky piston, redstone, some sort of block around it, dirt, a pressure plate or button can work, and then obviously you'll need the water, the hoe, and the seeds that you actually want to plant. So to start off, what I like to do is first put in, oops, I keep hitting them wrong, put in the sticky pistons that you want, but be aware that when you do this, you are going to be standing a full block above where the pistons are. So if you're making this at ground level, you have to dig down too, and then all of your redstone is just going to sort of go around like this, and obviously if you're trying to make it really long, you will need connectors, but for just a pretty short one, you're not going to need that. So then you'll put the pressure plates in right above the redstone, and as you can see, it'll push it up. And that's what we want. So then you can just put dirt right along here. And what this does is along these outer sides is where you're actually going to be having the melons or the pumpkins grow. And then this middle part, when they do grow, you step on it, it pushes it up, and that breaks the blocks. And so now that you have that in place, you can take whatever block you want, and you're just going to go along the sides. You really want to fill up where the redstone is, because obviously you're going to need water to grow this. And if you have water going into your redstone, that's not going to be fun, and that's going to destroy everything. So just simply put it right here. And you'll fill it in with water. And boom, this is the discharge you're going to have. And it's going to be pushing up in the middle. Now, while While this is your basic structure, obviously you want to make this look a little bit better, but you also don't want to take away from the functionality. So if, like mine, you're doing this underground, what you also want to do is, if you're going to build this up a little bit, and it doesn't really matter how high you go, make sure you have some sort of light block that is above it. This is for mobs, just to keep them out. But having a light block will help it grow, because if you just have it in darkness, it's a pain. You also want to make sure that you do, in fact, have this water here. You can see that I covered it up. Make sure you have it, because just like any plant that you have anywhere, if you don't have that water, it's not going to grow as quick. Well, that is just about all you need to build yourself a really simple melon/pumpkin farm. Now, obviously, like I said before, you can make it go further back. The only difficulty is then you have to throw in repeaters, which go around the outside, and I just don't really bother with those. So, yeah, this is what I use, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did find it helpful, I would really appreciate a like. And if you're new here and want to see more content like this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers, Kindo.
Okay.
Hello, and 6 years ago today, my wonderful world that I call Tedpolia was created. It was created on March 27th of 2014, and since then we have gotten so many things done. We created houses, mansions, we built entire cities with towers in them, we built a baseball stadium, we built a gladiator arena, we filled up Spawn. We did just about everything I can imagine. And I'm still going to continue going with it, but I think today, because it's such a special day, it's the 6th birthday of my world, I wanted to celebrate. And to celebrate, I have my friend Gnarly here with me, and we're going to do something a little fun. And so today I've come to the outskirts of the city, where Gnarly's mansions are, and we are going to build what everybody loves on their birthday, and that is cake. But not just any cake. We're going to be building a cake fit for a world as grand as mine is. It's going to be a life-size cake. We're actually going to be doing some stuff on the inside of it. So I've asked Gnarly to help me with that. And yeah, let's get cracking. So before we actually get started, I thought I would hop into my creative world and show you sort of what we're going for. So obviously, I tried to model it off of the actual cake in Minecraft, but as you can see, the colors are kind of odd, so it's not 100% perfect. And I did add a bit of creative liberty because I wanted to add some candles, and I made a little cherry on top that really pops. But this is pretty much what we're trying to go for. So I don't know if all the stuff on top is going to be exactly the same, just because I don't know if we actually have green, red, and blue concrete to do that with. But yeah, this is what we're going for. And just like that, we have a cake. Now, you will notice that we do, in fact, have 6 candles for this birthday that has passed for Tedpolia. There's no great way to arrange all 6, so they're kind of just thrown about, but I mean, I love how this looks. Oh, that's just beautiful. You'll love to see it. Ooh, wonderful. Now, let's be honest with this boy. And since I know I have a horrible tendency of keeping it that way, we are going to fix that right now. So here's the before, and this is the after. And wow, oh wow, oh wow, do I absolutely love this. For full transparency's sake, this was actually Gnarly's design. So my friend Gnarly had come on to help me with this, and I had wanted to make sort of a little throne. And he showed me this, and I just fell in love with it. I cannot get enough of this. As you can see, we do sort of have some item frames, and what these are for is I want this to be a little museum for my world. Because obviously, I mean, there's not that much to show off other than the buildings, but and this again, this was one of his ideas. What we're going to do is we're going to have an item frame for each year old that the world is. And so we're going to get a different item that we're going to fill this up with, and obviously since this is the first year with the cake, this is going to be the first time that we're going to be putting all of them in. So we have 6 unique items to get for the 6 birthdays that this world has been let's get some items. So the first item that's going to be going into the museum is actually from the first ever building that was made on this world. And that is, as you can see, my original house. Now, this was actually made, I believe, on the second day that I created this entire world, because I just spent a long time just running around getting materials. And so, while technically I did dig a hole to make this little mine, the first block I ever actually placed was right here. It was this pillar. I don't know why I remember that, but I know that I started the outline right here because I wanted to line up relatively closely with the mine. So the first item going into our museum is the first building block that I ever
What's it? I'm gonna check achievements that I don't have.
this oak block.
Okay. What achievements do I not have?
No.
What a nice day to see this villager or wandering trader. Or scum. Don't try me. I freed you guys. You should be happy. But for some reason, you're not. You're not. Hey, where's the lead? Oh. Well, you know, I actually don't need these. Maybe I do need him. And a cow. There's only cows. At least we got this. Not a single one who dropped a letter. Well, I have to stay here to have 2 stacks.
No.
I'm not leaving till I have a stack of a letter. Well, hello there, sir. Would you like to give me all of your leather?
No.
No, he didn't.
No.
You know what? Nobody's gonna notice. I only have one choice. Hey, creeper.
So to ensure that I know that I have the correct one, I'm going to name this the first block. So item number 1 is in our inventory. For the second item going into the museum representing the second year that my world was in existence, it's another block from one of my buildings. And not just any building, my first ever tower. This is Tadpole Tower, and this was the first ever tower that I intentionally built to look like a skyscraper. Now obviously I have that one, that spiral tower. This was more a design sort of similar to how I made the castle, so I'm not actually going to count that. It was also built before the castle was finished, so I think it's kind of cheating to say that it was built in the second year. The Tadpole Tower was built in April of 2015, and so it came around just after the first birthday of Tadpole. So I don't actually remember which one was the first block on this tower to be placed, so I'm just going to take one of these blocks, and yeah, this is going to represent the second birthday of my world. And similarly to the piece of wood, we're also going to give this one a name, just so that I don't somehow stupidly and accidentally mix it up with another block. For the third year that my world was in existence, we actually don't have any sort of new or all that.
Even though it's not perfect that we got all the emeralds we needed, it's okay.
I have the date written for when the world was first created, as well as when it was transferred to the Xbox One. Now, well, you know, there isn't a huge difference in my world from that time. That was a huge point for the world because it completely changed how my friends played, because I had a set of friends on the Xbox 360 that I played with, as well as a set of friends that I played on the Xbox One with. Now, a lot of them carried over, and I made a lot of new friends, but it was a very big transition for the world, and so I think that's the most memorable thing that happened in the 3rd year that my world was around. And again, shout out to Gnarly for coming up with this one. To represent our transfer to the Xbox One, or the X-Bone, we are going to use a bone. And just like the other two, we're giving it its own special name, calling it the X-Bone. For the 4th item to go into the museum, representing the 4th year that my world was in existence, I'm actually going to use the map to show you why we're doing this. So, the biggest thing that happened in the 4th year, and it actually happened on the 4th birthday of my world, on March 27th of 2018, I expanded the world. So if you look at this map, you can see there's a clear, like, boxy look to the center of it, because this is what the original map looked like. If you look around sort of the perimeter, you'll see that, different terrains kind of spawn in, but they look like there's a clear distinction. And that is because originally the world was an Xbox 360 world with an Xbox 360 size. So on the 4th birthday of my world, my friends convinced me to expand the world to make it effectively limitless. So the 4th item that we're going to be putting into the museum is actually a dark oak log. Because, as you have seen in a lot of my buildings, I love dark oak. But obviously in 2014, dark oak didn't exist, so I didn't have it in my world until I expanded it. And because it is now one of my favorite blocks that I had, and I only got it because of this expansion, I think it's only fitting to put it in the museum. And we are going to name you World Expansion. For the 5th item on the list, we are here in the suburbs, and that is because the suburbs were created around the 5th year of my world's existence. They were created because even though we had our sprawling city and we had expanded the world at this point, really all we had in the world were these towers and some of the buildings that you see in Old Town. So my friends, shout out to Charlie, they were really fed up with just living in towers constantly, and they wanted actual houses. So they convinced me to make a suburbs. And so we started clearing up this area and just putting houses. So for the 5th item on the list, we are going to steal a block from the first house that was actually put here, and that is by Gnarly, because Gnarly was so stubborn that he didn't want to live in my city that he came out here into what was, at the time, wilderness, and created his own house. So, number 5 up on the list is a block from Gnarly's house, and we will fittingly name it First Suburb Block. And for the 6th item, representing the 6th year that my world has been in existence, I have come to the top of WCPM Tower to look at Tedpolia. Because the biggest thing that has happened in this past year was obviously my YouTube channel. I made it, not to get too sappy on you, but I made it with
Finally.
doing it as sort of a joke, because as I mentioned in the Q&A, my friend Fareed basically told me I couldn't do it. And so I did that, and wow, was I amazed when last June I posted my world tour and it just blew up. And so, nothing in this world, I think, is big enough to amount to how crazy it was that you guys absolutely loved the world tour. So I figured fittingly to represent that world tour, I couldn't really think of anything to represent YouTube, so I decided I would put the map itself in here, because this is really what started it all, at least for this past year, and sort of kick-started the YouTube channel to get where it is today. So the 6th and final item is the map. And so fittingly, I will label the map after what started it all, the world tour.
Okay, let's turn this off. Am I still live? Yes, I am. It's been an hour. Let's do this. There we go. A whole stack of emeralds. I'm almost done with this place, so yeah. Oh shit, we need more. I think that's enough. What's in here? No, maybe we can have this in here. And here we can have like this. We can have all the swords and stuff. There's where the rotten flesh goes. Join and give me my bow back. Huh? Guess I want my bow back on Minecraft. Huh? Is it a live event? Speak English, I am live. Join me, give me my bow. You stole it without permission. Bye bye. And then he died. Wait, are you going to play with me? Garp. Okay, bye.